Hey guys, it's Noah. Welcome to Must Watch, where you can catch our next guest as YouTube sensation. You might have heard of their YouTube channel called Storybooth. They are here to talk more about their book released in bookstores today. Please welcome Marcy and Joshua. Good morning. How are y'all? Welcome to the show.
Great. How are
Good.
you?
How are you?
I'm doing great, better now that I'm with y'all. So let's talk about this. This is really interesting and fascinating. So if anyone has not heard of Story Booth, it is where you guys invite teens to submit their own stories with a chance to have them animated and shared with the world. I find this so genius, you guys, but why do the two of you really want to create something like this for your audience? What was the inspiration behind Story Booth?
Well, I think we have kids and we watch them growing up. And what I
Yeah.
think what really started it was understanding what all of this social media and all of this digital surround sound that they were getting was really doing, which was creating a lot of pressure on them to create these perfect pictures of lives. And what we saw sort of disappearing was the chance to let kids share their truth and connect on what it's really like to be a teen. We just didn't see it out there. So Story Booth for us was a way to create a space for teens to really share their experience in an unvarnished, authentic way.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that, and I think so many have been able to resonate with your YouTube channel. Now let's talk about how teens they can enjoy these stories in book form with Story Booth that features 74 new and classic stories, inspirational quotes, and brand new art. That's amazing. So share with us some of the topics that are actually going to be tackled in this book, Marcy.
We like to think of it as Gen Z in a time capsule. It's a variety of topics because it's really coming and written by teens for teens. So we cover everything from mental health to gun violence to racism to bullying to the lighter stories about just being a teenager, having acne, your first loves, friendship drama, mean teachers. It's really an anthology of being a teenager these days. I think what was really interesting about this book is we put it
Mhm.
together during the time of COVID. So we were able to get some of those stories of Zoom embarrassments and
Yeah.
feeling isolated into this book. So it's really a pulse on this younger generation, because we're able to hear these stories live, always on. So it's a real variety of story of being that a teenager today.
Now, Marcy and Joshua, the two of you have been digital entrepreneurs for more than 25 years with a specific focus on kids and teens interactions online. So, what really made you want to explore this type of niche and dive more into an educational experience for young audiences with storytelling, as you guys were already, telling us that you have young kids yourselves?
I mean, I think it's been the internet and social media platforms, while they can be very positive, they can be very
Mm-hmm.
disconnecting. And so I think we saw a concern and a responsibility to step up and use these technologies to actually make an impact in kids' lives. And I think Josh and I, after being in digital for so many years, we saw that we were concerned about the state of this younger generation and how these
Mm-hmm.
technologies are impacting them. So we wanted to
Yeah.
take these technologies and use them in a way that could support their social emotional health and well-being, help them not feel so alone, and most importantly, develop empathy for each other in a world that can
Yeah.
sometimes feel very difficult. And that's
Mm-hmm.
why we created this, to kind of counter that mythical life of social media where kids are trying to be something that they're really not. Um,
Mhm. I want to ask you, being in the digital space, how is it like to actually see your YouTube channel, some of these stories that are told on the channel now come to life on paper where young kids and teens and parents can read these stories now in a book format? I mean, that has to be so cool, right?
Yeah, I mean, for us, and we talk about this a lot, that we've always thought about a book, but I think there's something magical about having a book that you can hold in your hands and take with you. And
Mm-hmm.
you pointed out too, I think this creates a real bridge between adults and parents and teachers and the kids in their lives.
Mm-hmm.
It really is access to what they're going through and what they're up against that I'm not sure kids are going around telling their parents, hey, this is what I'm up to, or was my challenge today. So we also think the
Yeah.
book can really be a conversation starter, and for us, I think that would be a huge win if it does that.
Lastly, what's next for the both of you prior to your book release? Like, what can we expect to see new and fresh from Storybooth on YouTube? What would you like to do with your brand?
I think one of the things that we've just learned is that teachers are using Storybooth in the classroom to support
Yeah.
issues that they're facing as teachers. So right now we are developing a Storybooth Schools platform to go into school so that teachers and students can benefit from all of the positive storytelling that we've seen on the YouTube channel. And then of course we're going to continue, the YouTube sensation of constantly publishing these stories. We hope to make more books and continue to share as many of these stories with the world as we can in multiple media formats.
Well, congratulations to the both of you. It's been such a pleasure to speak with you right here on the Must Watch Show. Joshua, tell us when and where we can go pick up a copy of y'all's new book.
Well, it's available today. It's available wherever you would go and buy any other book. It's on Amazon, Target, Barnes and Noble, and local bookshops. So we're really excited to have it out there.
Yes, wherever books are sold. Oh my goodness, so exciting. Marcy and Joshua, thank you so much for a great conversation. Y'all take care and have a great week.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.